On a pleasant good Wednesday morning. It's the 27th day of July. And yes, it's still an overcast day. And yes, it's been pretty pleasant weather-wise here, with the night and morning marine layer and an afternoon sunshine. And of course, we were expecting a really hot summer, but we've been getting the majority of the heat out in the valleys in the Inland Empire and the deserts. But meanwhile, across the coastal areas and the inland coastal plain, it's been pretty pleasant. And out here on the west side is, of course, where I grew up most of my life and went to school. We've always had nice weather. Well, throughout the 80s and 90s, but yes, the Dodgers, well, they got to find a way to beat the worst team in baseball today, as we have Andrew Heaney pitching in a spot start before we go on an 8-game roadie in Colorado and San Francisco. And yes, the Dodgers, they have to catch fire today for sure. And we always seem to play well in day games usually. And we also need Craig Kimbrell to pitch today as well. No matter if we're tied or behind, we need to get some work in from him. And hopefully the bats come alive and avoid the sweep, But we still have the best record in the National League. But we have to play for more than that. We need to get home field advantage. Well, I know we will in the division series, but we're talking about the National League Championship Series and the World Series. Yeah, well, it's good that the Yanks lost to the Mets last night, but we lost last night 8-3. Boy, if Gavin Lux didn't make that error, and if Luis Garcia would have homered, it just would have been a tie game. But yeah, Luis Garcia finished a double shy of the cycle. But yeah, well, Mookie Betts just hit another leadoff homer last night. I think he has like 23 on the season now, and Cody Bellinger hit his 13th, and Freddie Freeman's sacrifice fly accounted for all the scoring. And Trey Turner had a 13-game hitting streak continuing. Yes, Turner, Betts, and Freeman have been our big three all year long. They set the table for like the heart of the lineup. But yes, I do miss Corey Seager though. Meanwhile, the A's beat the Astros and the Mariners beat the Rangers, so the Mariners are trying to climb back up there. Meanwhile, the Giants keep losing. Unfortunately, the Padres won yesterday too. Yeah, we still have a 10-game lead over the Padres, but this is why we have to stay ahead of everybody. But the NL East, of course, the Braves also won yesterday too over the Phillies. Yeah, the NL East and the NL Central are much tighter races though. But over in the American League, Houston still has a huge lead on Seattle. But Minnesota's got a slim lead over the over the Guardians. And then, of course, you got the Yankees way ahead of the Blue Jays. But yeah. Well, also a happy birthday to Alex Rodriguez and to Max Scherzer and to Darren Weber. And, of course, a happy heavenly birthday to Maury Chankin and to Terry Harrington. And to Shea Hillenbrand. And to Tom Goodwin as well. But yeah, let's hope that the Dodgers catch fire today and avoid the sweep against the worst team in baseball. And yes, the trade deadline is only 6 days away. So we will be seeing a lot of players in different uniforms within the next week. And this could very well be the last time we'll see Juan Soto in a Nationals uniform, because he'll likely be traded to a contender. Most likely not us, because we're pretty set with our outfield. But we could sure use a starting pitcher and possibly a bullpen pitcher. And meanwhile, have a good rest of your hump day. I'll catch you all later. Let's avoid the sweep. Amen.